You see, the problem that I have is every advertisement for medication that you see, what do you see? You see 5 or 10 minutes of them telling you what the thing could do to you. I have not seen anything with regard to this vaccine to the same extent. I read an article where they are now investigating the Pfizer and Moderna for causing swelling in the hearts of young children who take it. And what is frightening about it is the reason that they're investigating it is they expected 53 cases, but they got 83 cases, or 100 and something cases. So it's not the 83 cases or 100 and something cases that troubled me, is that they expected a certain amount of cases and they didn't tell anyone that. You see? So the bottom line to it is this, my view, and I had a funder who was funding a vaccine case, but they have dropped out. So I've done well, they pay it for the initial opinion. So that is done, but you have to drive litigation aggressively. I can promise you if I get an autopsy report on my first cousin that showed that he died from the vaccine, somebody has to pay for that.
Amen.
Somebody has to pay for that. And the candidates to pay for it are Bahama, because they pushed them. The Bahamas government, because they are that, and then Dr. Minnis personally, because he is the singular competent authority. Now, to your point, you are correct. I think come November we'll be fully open. I think these folks are looking at election next year because they think Bahamian people, after the country opens in November, tourism comes back, people have some money, that all of us gonna forget the pain that we're visiting upon us. But that's in my view, the thinking. Whether it proves to be correct or not is a different story. But I'm persuaded, and with my colleagues in the Justice League, we're gonna have to get something started about the vaccine, because I don't see it going away. You see? And there has to be something curious about it. I was in the U.S. In the U.S., there's a state offering free lap dance if you get vaccinated, offering free joints if you get vaccinated, having a lottery for people to enter if you get vaccinated. So the bottom line to it is this. Firstly, there's a bigger question about why you all are still closed. That's a matter that feeds into our existing action against the emergency orders. Even if there is a proclamation of a state of emergency, even if, and the emergency powers order doesn't provide for emergency regulation for matters of public health, by the way, if you look at Section 3. Even if all of that was true, the orders have to be reasonable. And so like you say, what is the rationale for you not being able to operate when other places can? So that's the first thing, why you all are still closed as a business is an issue. And as I say, we are likely to start vaccine litigation shortly. People will tell you the greatest problem people have with me is I don't rule. It's as simple as that. I have principles. And it's not that you can't get along with other people, you know. It's simply that once people know what your principles are, they ought not then to ask you to do certain things.